Hi students, welcome to Alpha in Minds online education platform. See, as a part of essential mathematics, in previous classes, I told you regarding simplification of numerical expressions. First, I told you numerical expressions involving fundamental operations, and then I told you numerical expressions involving brackets. Of course, they are round brackets or parentheses. First, we have simplified expressions involving plus, minus, into, and division. We have simplified, very nice, possibly. And then we have simplified expressions involving this type of bracket. Of course, this is, we generally call it as open brackets. In different syllabus versions, you can find names of this bracket as round brackets or parentheses. While explaining this one, I told you about BODMAS. While explaining about this one, means numerical expression involving these brackets, I told you first to perform the operations in the brackets and then to go according BODMAS. At the time, I stressed these brackets. I am going to tell you finally how to simplify expressions, whatever the type they are. Of course, you can find involvement of these operations as well as brackets. If I want to tell you about brackets specially, you can find three types of brackets. This is first type. Second type is this one. Generally in our local schools, we used to call them as flower brackets. They can be called like this also, curly brackets, or braces also. Third type of brackets. These are called as big brackets or square brackets. So, you can find numerical expressions involving operations as well as these brackets. That's all. How to simplify such an expression given to you for simplification. As I told you, BODMAS should be used for the expressions involving these operations. Whenever all these are involved, how to simplify? V, B, O, D, M, A, S. Nothing but BODMAS. Here, V stands for vinculum. We are habituated to call it as bar. B stands for bracket. Here, bracket, already V stands for vinculum. I told vinculum or bar. Bar means, for example, you can find in some expressions like this 5 minus 4 bar means all this comes as one term only. Okay, in different syllabus versions they can call it as vinculum also. And next one is for B is for bracket means, okay, already I told you three types of brackets are there, round brackets or parentheses, floor brackets or curly or braces in this case. Okay, and then in this case this is called as square brackets or big brackets. In numerical expressions, while solving, first you have to solve this type of bars, treating that as one term, and then brackets in order. First you have to simplify whatever is there in round brackets, and then you have to simplify whatever is there in floor brackets or braces or curly brackets, and then you have to solve whatever is there. You have to solve or simplify whatever is there in big brackets or square brackets. Off. During explanation I will tell you about this off. And then division, and then multiplication, and then addition, and then subtraction. During first problem while I am explaining, I told you regarding BODMAS also. Okay. So whenever you start simplifying the terms in the given expression following this order, vinculum, bracket, off, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction, the simplified one you are going to get is nothing but will be one of the your options. Write one of the given options. Okay. So related to this I will tell you one example also. Okay. For that, wait a while. See this. Point 2 square bracket starts 3.5 minus 0.3 curly brackets 2.5 plus 1.3 round bracket starts 3.6 plus 1.4 round brackets closed, curly brackets closed, square brackets closed. See, actually this is given in Science School's entrance exam. Reputed, that is also in 2016. Yes, I am going to explain this regarding this. Okay. This is the one I told you to follow. BODMAS. Vinculum or bar, it is not at all there. Then no issue. Leave it. And then brackets. Brackets I told you first to perform whatever is there in round brackets. This is round brackets. What is that? This can be rewritten as 0.2 square bracket 3.5 minus 0.3 curly brackets 2.5 plus 1.3 into, now you have to perform the simplification in round bracket. 3.6 plus 1.4, nothing but 5. This is equal to 0.2 into 3.5 minus 0.3. What next? First, round brackets to be performed and then curly brackets. What is there in curly brackets? 2.5 plus 1.3 into 5. Point 2 square bracket open, square bracket starts 3.5 minus 0.3 into 2.5 curly bracket start 2.5 plus 1.3 into 5, that is 6.5. Now this is curly brackets, this is to be simplified. 6.5 plus 2.5, what is that? 7, 8, 9, total it is 9. 0.2 into square brackets 3.5 minus 0.3 into 9. Again in square brackets, that is to be simplified. See, this is all nothing but this is equal to 0.2 into 3.5 minus 0.3 into 9, that is 2.7. This is again 0.2 into, now you have to simplify whatever is there in square bracket. 3.5 minus 2.7, what is that? 0.8. What is 0.2 into 0.8? .16. This is the way to be simplified. Okay, I think you got it right way. Okay, I think you enjoyed this. You applied all this BODMAS. Of course, vinculum is not there. If vinculum is there, the term below to that bar is to be taken as one term and that is to be treated like that only. Afterwards, you have to go for B, O, D, M, A and S, as I said before. Thank you. Thank you all. Happy learning.